Hello, and welcome to the Whatever It Takes to Speak Your Mind virtual Cipher. My name is Elise Dixon, and I will be the technical producer for today's event. This Cipher will highlight youth and teens from across the nation who will share their spoken word and rap to express themselves and be heard. At this time, I'm actually going to introduce your MCs who are going to guide you through today's performance. You may actually remember them from our kickoff event a few weeks ago. Let's get started. Your first MC is Jamarlin. He's been a club member for 6 years, and he's part of College Bound, Keystone, Lit, and Arts Academy. He is a member of the 2020 National Keystone Steering Committee. He plays 9 different instruments and will be studying zoology this fall at Northern Arizona University. From the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Los Angeles Harbor, welcome Jamarlin. Next up, we have Daniela. Daniela is a 17-year-old girl who always smiles. She enjoys writing, reading, and positively impacting her community. As a happy member of the Boys and Girls Clubs of West Valley, Daniela enjoys participating in Keystone and College Bound. Welcome back, Daniela. Next, we have Caden. Caden is a 10-year member of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Huntington County. He is Keystone president, a junior staff, and loves to play basketball. His 2 biggest inspirations are Michael Jackson and Nick Mira. Welcome, Caden. And last, but certainly not least, all the way from Joint Base Andrews, the 2019 Northeast Military Youth of the Year, Daisha. Daisha is a 19-year-old senior at Bowie State University. Welcome, Daisha. At this time, I'm actually going to turn this over to your MCs. Daisha, it's all yours.
Thanks, Miss Elise. Welcome everyone to the first ever virtual Cipher. You will hear some amazing spoken word and raps from club youth from across the country. For those watching this event, feel free to provide each performer with encouragement as they go. Just use the chat to do so. Now, it's time to introduce our first artist, Amari, from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Lynchburg. Welcome, Amari.
Come. You're gonna sit right here.
You can do it.
You got this. You got this. Look here and say hello.
Welcome. So, before you share your spoken word, can you tell us the title and the meaning behind your work? And what does this mean to you?
So I wrote a violence poem, and it's about like showing kindness and stuff,
What does kindness mean to you?
like being nice.
Go ahead, sure.
So we should not show violence. The only thing that we should show is kindness. You achieve things when you are kind, and violence gets you nowhere in life. You end up in jail for violence. When I say violence, I mean bullying, killing, and fighting. Our world needs to change because kids are dying and mothers are crying all the time. Violence.
Wow, that was really good. That was really good. Thank you so much, Amari. Now I will send it to Caden to introduce our next artist.
Thanks, Daisha. Our next artist is Yamano from the Boys and Girls Club of Lynchburg. Yamaya. There we go. Yamaya, can you share your poem with us?
Yeah, my poem's about the world and what needs to be fixed about the world. The world is dirty, just look at the sea. Bottles, newspapers are so trashy. Pick up the trash and do it in flash. Then we can all go for a splash. The world is unsafe, people are afraid, people are getting killed and they need to chill. Get rid of the gun so the killing will be done, then we can all go have some fun.
You talk about making the world a better place. What advice do you have for other youth to help make the world a better place?
By stop killing people and yeah.
That's good. Thanks for sharing them. Man. Now I will turn it over to Daniela to introduce our next artist.
Thanks, Caden. Our next performer is Devia from Boys and Girls Club Hudson County. Welcome, Devia. Before we play the video of your work, I would love to hear the inspiration behind it. What inspired you to write this poem?
Well, I wrote this poem, well, it's a rap actually. And I wrote it because I wanted to explain and raise an awareness of what's going on and how people around the world are actually feeling because of what all of the things that are going on in the Black Lives Matter movement.
Can you share your rap with us?
I
Of the video.
all the things you've done, all the hearts you've broke, all the lives you've taken away from us, our family. All the tears you've brought upon innocent faces, but we ain't gonna stay silent. Silence isn't the key. We're gonna stand up, speak up, gonna get our voices heard upon the microphone. Yeah, it's DM. Yeah, gonna get our voices heard. All the things you've done cause my heart to sing. I just wanna scream out all the words I wanna say because they're here inside my heart and brain, pounding on my chest and skull, waiting to just come out and tell you all the message. All we ask for is peace and equality, nothing else for all this police brutality. Ain't right, we just lie, now you're murdering, slaughtering people on the streets and all these innocent lives are being killed. Can you see what's being done in the field? All the things you've done, all the hearts you've broke, all the lives you've taken away from us, our family. All the tears you've brought upon innocent faces, but we ain't gonna stay silent. Silence isn't the key. We're gonna stand up, speak up, gonna get our voices heard upon the microphone. Are you deaf? Are you blind? Guess you're simple, time you shine. But you don't gotta I'll be calling just the way you did with George Floyd and Trayvon Martin. I can go on and on with the name. Now let's talk all about the protests. All of us are trying to get a voice. Be peaceful, man.
That was powerful, Devia. Thanks for sharing. Now I'll send it to Jamarlin, who will introduce our next artist.
Thank you, Daniela. I have the pleasure of introducing our next performer, Sean from the Boys and Girls Club of Lynchburg. Welcome, Sean. Before you share your poem, can you tell us a little about it?
Go ahead. Okay. Tell them about it.
Okay, my poem is about what I want to do with my life. The people of this world are fun, but little do they know I'm done. I have things to do, people to save, and learn to behave. I still have to go through puberty and represent my ethnicity. I want to start my own family and have a wife and kids so I can forget about all those tears I hid. I want to graduate so I can go home and play with my brand new cats and dogs. I want to be able to drive a car and maybe even go to a bar, but not drink. And get my own house with my own keys so I can help people in need so I can be the best I can be. That's it.
Thank you so much, Sean. Daisha, please introduce our next performer.
All right. So from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Albany, we have Amari. Amari, welcome. Could you share with us the inspiration behind your poem? Amari.
Hey, how you doing? I lagged out the call. I'm sorry.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit behind your inspiration for this poem?
Well, I wrote my poem around the same time Jacob Blake was shot, and there were shootings at a protest, and that really influenced what's in my poem. And I wrote my poem a lot about the movement, the Black Lives Matter movement.
All right, whenever you're ready.
I take time out to appreciate my Heavenly Father because I know that this life I live is a blessing. And as my head rests on my pillow, I gaze at my ceiling. I can't seem to get to sleep because I got a mind full of questions. I ask myself, who's next? I got a dark complexion. I'm dark without remorse, so I know the world looks at me and feels threatened. So threatened that they'll often associate my skin with a weapon. And if you let them tell it, that's enough reason to draw a weapon. It ain't happened yet, but as I lay here with a mind full of questions, I ask myself, is it only a matter of time? Will I be hunted down like an animal the same way as a mod? I get nervous walking along because I'm around the same age Trayvon. When you're black and alive at the same time, it's like your life on the line. I hate watching the news because it's far too depressing. They take our lives and hate us when we decide to protest it. How you so quick to mace and pepper spray somebody that's simply holding a sign, but you left the children and family of Jacob Blake traumatized. They watched 7 bullets hit him in his spine for what? And then you handcuffed him to a bed, paralyzed, even though there's no evidence of a crime. But Kyle had a whole AR in his hand and took 2 innocent lives, and all of a sudden you're blind. He walks for you and rejoiced that he took the lives. I'm laying on my back, eyes gazed at the ceiling with a million questions racing through my mind. I ask myself, what can I do to protect Black women? Why isn't more being done to protect the queens that bless us with children? My sister's afraid to speak out because nobody hardly ever listens. Toyin spoke out on June 6th, and that's the same day that she was reported missing. Meg spoke out because she was shot and the media said she was snitching. Brianna didn't get to speak because she was in her house asleep when she was killed senseless. In America, being Black might as well be a crime. I want to see 21, but I wonder if America will let me survive. But I'm 16 as of now, and I take everything I see as a lesson. My head rests on my pillow. I gaze at my ceiling. I can't seem to get to sleep, and my mind is full of questions.
Let me just say that poem just kind of said like everything that's going on right now. And I'm glad you put in like how you feel about this. Like you want to be able to see the age of 21 without anything like this happening. And I felt it when you was talking about Trayvon Martin, because you said you're about around the same age as him and you don't want nothing like that to happen. And I just give you props because that was deep. That was deep. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amari. Kaden, please introduce our next performer.
Up next, from the Boys and Girls Club of Lynchburg, please welcome Chance.
Everybody get out. You're on. They can hear you. Everybody get out. I'm talking about every single one of y'all. Okay. They can hear you. They can hear you. Say hello. Hi.
Welcome, Chance. Please share your poem for us.
Okay. My mind going crazy. I can't sleep. My mind going crazy. I can't sleep. It's hard being me. It's a lot of things that are hurting me. I just want to please everybody. I'm not perfect, okay? And everybody not perfect. I'm struggling. Somebody please help me. I need help. I'm so depressed. My heart is weak and my head hurt. And I'm alone with no friends. I'm hurt so bad. I don't feel good. I think I'm sitting here. My heart is breaking. Struggles like working hard for money.
Thank you for sharing. You chose a tough topic that I'm sure others can relate with. When you feel, especially for me, when you feel down, how do you overcome those feelings?
know.
You don't know. Just give us something. Like, do you listen to music? You listen to music? Who's your favorite artist right now?
Drake.
Drake? Everyone loves Drake. Thank you for sharing, Chance. Daniela, can you introduce our next performer?
Yes. Sadly, Ayana from the Boys and Girls Club of Lynchburg could not be here today, but we would still like to give her some shine. So thank you, Ayana, for your wonderful poem. Now, Jamarlin, who do we have next?
Next, we have Akaya from the Boys and Girls Club of Albany. Welcome, Akaya. As you have heard from everyone else, could you share the title and the inspiration behind your poem?
There is no title, but my inspiration of what I wrote is really to uplift teens that are going through depression and feel like they aren't wanted or needed around.
Okay. Can you please share your poem?
Yes. Have you ever wondered why you seem different from your peers? Or anytime you try to be yourself, you feel out of place, like you don't belong? Sometimes we as people feel like we can't be ourselves because of what others say, but we can't let what people say or do affect us. Everybody is special in their own way. God made us in his own image. No matter what obstacles may come our way, you have to keep moving and do you. You can't think about what others perceive you to be. It's okay to be yourself. Don't let anyone stop you from being you because you are unique. You are special. You are somebody. You are the future. Thank you.
Wow. Right now, everybody is so talented. Thank you for sharing your poem. And Deja, can you introduce our next performer?
Yes, I can. Up next from the Boys and Girls Club of Lynchburg is Maria. Welcome. Maria from Lynchburg. Go ahead. Can you share your poem with us?
Yes. I don't want nobody in here.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. My eyes are brown. I love just. I can't read it.
Yes, you can. Look, if you feel like you can't read it, this is what I do when I get scared. So I calm down first. Calm down. You take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and then you just let it out.
You got this. You've practiced. Would you like to pass? You can pass. Okay.
You can pass. It's fine. It's fine.
Take a breath and take a walk. You got it. You did so good. You're okay. She's gonna pass her turn.
Okay, thank you. Well, I know Maria did a great job behind her poem, so let's give her some snaps for that. Okay, so next, Kaden, go ahead, tell us who's up.
Before I introduce the next performer, I want to invite everyone watching to use the chat and let us know how you are enjoying the cipher so far. Leave a few encouraging words or an emoji for our performers. Or basically use the fire emoji because everyone's so fiery. Up next, from Lynchburg is Zaria.
Yep, say hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Can you please share your spoken word with the group?
Yeah. In my community, I see inequality, racism, and unfair laws. I think we should end them all. Black people are unhappy about white Karens who is unfair, snobby, and wrong even though they won't admit it. I want to see peaceful protests that help the community show support for each other and change laws.
Very, very powerful. What made you choose that topic?
Mm, because I seen it in my community and I thought it was wrong.
Good. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Daniela, who do we have next?
From the Boys and Girls Club of, you guessed it, Lynchburg, we have Janari. Welcome, Janari. Please share your poem.
You want a video?
No.
Okay, say hello.
Hi. Hi. So Miss Kim. Well, say it. Yeah. Okay. ABM my title. I'm not the best, but I pass the test. I go back home. I try to be good. I'm not that good, but I try. I cry sometimes. I don't sometimes. I do sometimes. My parents, I could not live without them. If I did, I would not be that good. I'm good right now because I'm a kid. I get in trouble, but it all comes back great. I got in trouble a day ago, but it will be over. And this is now over.
Very powerful. What was your inspiration behind your poem?
Oh, what does it supposed to mean? Where did your ideas come from? That's the first thing that popped up to my brain.
Wow. Well, I can say that that first thing that popped into your brain was very, very good. So thank you, Janari. And Jamarlin, who do we have next?
We're going to continue with our Lynchburg performers. Let's have Akaya. Akaya. Thanks. Welcome, Akaya. Please share your spoken word.
Akaya?
Akaya. Yeah, thank you.
Come on.
My bad.
That's okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Go ahead and read. Go ahead and read.
I'm happy that my family is happy. We always go places. I like reading. I read every day, and also I really like ice cream and snacks. And I like going shopping and playing outside. And when I get home from the Boys and Girls Club, I run down the street and when I finish, I come inside and I change my clothes. I go downstairs and pop some popcorn and watch a movie. And after the movie, I go see what my brothers and sisters is doing. And then I leave their rooms and I go back downstairs and pop some more popcorn and go in the living room and turn on the TV. I find a movie to watch it and just watch TV and have movie night. and in the morning, after doing my chores and I eat my breakfast, I go outside and take a run around the block. And when I finish, I come inside and I play a lot and I check on my brothers and sisters. And after I realize I'm late for the Boys and Girls Club.
That was a good poem. What did you like hope that others will learn from your poem?
What's something in the poem that's important to you?
Is important.
How do you think it's important for someone to learn? Like, what do you think other people will get out of it?
So when someone reads your poem and they learn about your family, what do you want them to understand about that?
To love it. To love it.
I get it. Okay. Well, thank you. Daisha, please introduce our next performer.
Okay. Next up from our Lynchburg Club is Jayden. Welcome, Jayden. Before you share, can you tell us what inspired you to write Jayden's World? He's on his way in. Okay.
I'm so sorry, he's coming.
You're fine. Hope you guys are enjoying this virtual live. Make sure you guys write in the chat below.
Hello.
Hi, Jayden.
Hi.
Before you share what you wrote about, can you tell us what inspired you to write Jayden's World?
About my whole family.
Tell us about your whole family? Okay, go ahead and start sharing.
Grandpa is so cool. He took me to a football game. We played one-on-one together. He's funny and silly. Grandma is nice. She shops for me. She gets me clothes, shoes, and spends money on me. She makes me silly faces. My mom is so great. She cooks for me and does things for me. All the things she does show me love me. Dad is crazy, always popping out to scare me. It creeps me out and makes me laugh. That's all.
Good job. Oh my, when you read your poem, it made me realize how much I love my family because I have a family of all girls. So I just love all of them to death. Just gotta embrace that loving. Thank you so much. Next up is Kaden. Kaden, who's up next?
Okay, so I have the utmost pleasure to introducing a fellow club member from my hometown and my Boys and Girls Club of Huntington County, Brianna. Welcome, Brianna. Please
Hi.
share your poem with the group.
Okay. I titled it Thoughts. Simple as that. I'm too pathetic to be poetic, wrote a verse just to regret it, sharpened my pencil to puncture paper, spilled my thoughts, erased it after, stenciled words into my journal so my mind became external, threw my book into the garbage. I wasn't made to be an artist. Wish that others would be proud of me, but they aren't fond of who I'm meant to be. Cut and paste this same waste into locked pages just in case I make it to the big leagues. Lying to myself to feel better, I know I'll never be a winner. Who needs drugs when your head's already scrambled, stirring the pans more than I can handle? Using band-aids from the kits, hitting my bones with rocks and sticks, spend nights rhyming with the raindrops. Outside, I see the bad cops. The world falling to pieces, some don't know what peace is. Our complexion is our pathway, why are we living this way? Who we love isn't the issue, it's the haters who choose to. No remorse for one's past, speak the truth, we get tear gassed. What will it take for the world to change? The simple question will leave people outraged. It takes one person to change the minds of others. I'm sorry to all my sisters and brothers.
So that was really inspiring and powerful. What do you hope others learn from your poem?
It kind of started out with me just ranting to myself. So, I mean, I need to learn, like I myself need to learn from it. But I guess it's just, I mean, I hope people learn like from this that it's okay to like get your thoughts out. Because sometimes it's like not the easiest thing to do. Like this whole thing is like a huge experience. So everybody here, you guys are awesome, first of all, because this is not easy. Yeah, I just think that's kind of the way I was getting at, is it's okay to get your thoughts out and there's people you can talk to.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Daniela, can you introduce our final performer of the evening?
Absolutely. Our last performer is Elijah from the Boys and Girls Club of Tar River region. Welcome, Elijah. You said rap. We would like to play this for everyone and then ask you a few questions.
Of course. Brother lying cold dead, ain't no other here to behold it, I say. Open like an ocean, mother of a creature, no devotion, I can't breathe, everything is over me, 0 for 3, beginning of a bad season, and then my kind just writes back, I'm done, because money still burns on the street cracks, and the bright sun dripping off that ice. Bullet holes placed in your back, all because you is black, I mean back cold, you can't even walk that. Talk your talk, but you can't stop that. Gold day in my shoes, and you be numb too, gone. Out killing fatalities and sinners, who gon' cry again? They're down to up from out the inner, who gon' ask for the pen? From the patches my soul surrenders, to write the narrative, to the legends will never forget you, of another young dead black man, Wakanda forever.
How long have you been a lyricist? Also, that was amazing. So how long have you been writing lyrics?
I don't know. That's a great question. I just do it in my spare time. Just decide to write. I enjoy the way words make you feel. My name is Elijah, but I also go by Mbito, and Mbito is an interesting word. It means a moment that you experience only for that time, right? And that's what I want to portray in every piece of work that I deliver. The title of this piece is 828, 820. And that's the day that Chadwick Boseman died. I was in the middle of writing and I discovered that information. So it's just a full circle of what it feels to be Black, feels like to be a Black man in 2020, to experience just the numbness and the pain of death from the community. So.
What do you hope people will take away from your rap?
I hope that people experience a moment and take away that there is power in every story, and that every story is valid and every feeling is valid, and that that greatness can still be brought out of that situation. And that's my hope for all of the artists here and all of their amazing works. So yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. I heard that we had one more performer. So Deja, can you please introduce them?
Yes, we do. The live is not over yet. It's not over yet. Next, we have one more performer named Kayshell, and she is from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Lynchburg.
Hi.
Hi. Before you share your piece, you want to tell us the background of it, what inspires you to do this?
My poem is about my happy place.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
My happy place is a place where I can go and forget about the world around me. A place where I can escape from all insanity. When my dreams become reality. A place where there are only happy endings. My happy place is a place between heaven and earth. A place where the birds chirp. A place where every living creature is friendly. A place where everyone is happy. A place where no matter where I am, I know it can save me. A place I can trust. A place that I can trust. I will be there. Done.
Awesome. I like your happy place. I would love to go to your happy place, just in the middle of heaven and earth, where the birds are at. I want to fly like a bird one day, but gotta wait for to get to that happy place. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay, and that is the end. So I would like to thank all our performers for sharing their art with us today. We know it's not easy to share in front of others, but you all did amazing.
Yes. Thanks so much for each of you. And thank you to all of my fellow MCs, Daniela, Jamarlin, Caden. Thank you guys so much. I cannot forget about the participants. I appreciate you guys for coming out and basically sharing with us what you guys have wrote and getting that out there. I hope everybody enjoyed this performance, and we want to encourage you all to continue writing and continue expressing yourself, because in a time like this is what we need. We need to not hold anything in, but be able to take it out and spill it to everybody else.
Great job, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Au revoir, everybody.